Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I have a very nice unboxing for you today. We're going to be opening up Sam's Bead Box for the month of July, and I can hardly contain myself. You know how much I love Sam's Bead Box. I really adore those collections. I really do. Sam and Rachel do such a nice job creating the boxes every month, and I know this month is going to be just as gorgeous as the other ones. But before we start, I want to talk about the giveaway that I mentioned a couple of videos ago. If you haven't seen the tutorial that I made of the ocean themed necklaces, you need to go check it out because that's where I mentioned the giveaway. And the rule is that you have to subscribe to this channel. So if you're not a subscriber, you can't participate in this giveaway. And the reason I'm doing a giveaway is to show my appreciation for your support and for following me on this channel. I'm going to be drawing 3 names and giving away 3 gifts. And the gifts are going to be the 12-inch magic rods. So each winner will get a set of magic rods. And if you don't know what the magic rods are, you can either go to my Etsy store and read about them or check out some of the videos where I actually use them. You'll see the link to my Etsy store down in the description section of this video. But anyway, guys, like I said, the condition is that you have to subscribe to this channel and also go to that video, the tutorial that I mentioned, and leave a comment under that video. And that's where I'm going to be drawing the names. So if you don't comment there, you won't be able to win. And I think I'll announce the winners in my next video, which will be a tutorial. I didn't want to do it any sooner because I wanted to give everybody a chance to see this message and to leave comments on that video. I'll link that video down below as well to make it easy for you. So anyway, guys, I'm very excited about today's unboxing. I can't wait. If you're not familiar with Sam's Bead Box, I'll leave a link down below to the website, along with some information and a coupon code in case you're interested. So without any further ado, let's go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll get started. And here we have Sam's Bead Box for the month of July. As you can see, the name of the box is Viva Magenta. So I can imagine what the palette's going to be. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's take a look. It says, with Ruby as the birthstone for July, this month felt perfect for celebrating Viva Magenta, the color of the year. Pantone describes Viva Magenta as brave and fearless, a pulsating color. And I'm not sure what they mean by writing a new narrative. I'm not exactly sure what that means. There's some square brackets there. But anyway, let me read on. It says, as a shop, it feels like we're embarking on a new narrative of our own as we move the shop to a new space. I'm excited to have a dedicated and quieter room for our live streams and more spaces for pretties. Oh, and a big comfy couch will be lovely. I can already feel the creative possibility of the new headquarters. If all goes well, we'll be creating together with this very box in the new space. Further down, it says, for our July theme, Rachel and I set off to bring Viva Magenta to life. We love the combination of ruby and pearls, so you'll find those tones as the core of the box, accented by black and silver. For stones, we chose rainbow moonstone, faceted garnet, and a graduated fuchsia tiger eye strand. That sounds absolutely lovely. It says, we hope the vibrancy of this box inspires bold creativity. I hope you'll share what you make in our gem chat group on Facebook with the hashtag Sam's Beadbox July 2023. Well, how cool is that? I didn't know they were moving to a new place. That's awesome. And guys, if you haven't been to the Sam's Bead shop online, you should go check it out because they do have bead box extras and lots of other nice things. On the back is the list of all the contents. It looks like we have quite a few strands. The retail value of this collection is $85. And they also list the retail value of each item. So that's good information to have. And here we have some candy. I love candy. Let me pull out the items. What pretty magenta colors. And I'm seeing that beautiful fuchsia tiger eye. Those beads are absolutely gorgeous. I can see I'm going to enjoy looking at all these items. Let me get organized and we'll go through each one. Here are the first 6 strands. And I'm so impressed by this one right here. Look at that. I love that the beads are graduating in size. You could literally thread them like this on beading wire and you got a necklace. But I'm really impressed with this beautiful moonstone strand. Let's take a look at it. These are faceted rondelle beads and it's Indian cut moonstone. They measure between 7 and 9.5 millimeters. It's a 4-inch strand. And look at the gorgeous blue flash in this moonstone. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I have 2 favorite stones, moonstone and labradorite. I like to wear moonstone in the summertime and labradorite in the wintertime. These are really beautiful. The other thing that I like about these is that they're irregular. Some are wider than others, but they're all pretty much the same diameter. Very, very nice. I like that they add these little tassels at the end as well. You can definitely work those into some kind of design if you wanted to. Let's take a look at these tiny rondelles. These measure 2 by 4 millimeters, and there are 80 pieces in this strand, and the color is Crystal Luster. These actually make really nice spacer beads because they're so small, and I like that they're clear, which means you can match them up with any color. Let's look at these check petal beads. These measure 12 by 14 millimeters, and there are 8 pieces on this strand, as you can see, and the color is white silk. Aren't these adorable? These are so cute. We've had these before, but in a different color, and I really enjoy using them. I used a bunch of them on a necklace, and I simply threaded them on beading wire. That's all I did. I didn't do any wire wrapping, but you can certainly do wire wrapping if you wanted to. Very nice. I like those. And we've had these before in different colors as well. These are Art Deco fan beads, and the color is white opal with a fuchsia wash, and they measure 17 millimeters across. And there's a total of 6, as you can see. Very interesting bead. I love the shape of it. And these actually make really nice earrings if you hang them like this. Let's look at these tiger eye beads. Of course, these are dyed, and they range in size from 6 to 12 millimeters. So the ones at the end are 6 millimeters. And then we have 8 and 10 and 12 in the middle. And look how beautiful this bead is. Look how the tiger eye shimmers. It's so pretty. And like I said, it's very convenient to have them graduating in size like this, because that's going to help you to come up with a really nice necklace design. Let's take a look at these now. These are Druck rounds, and they measure 6 millimeters, and the color is magenta, and there's a total of 25. The nice thing about Sam's Bead Box is that they always include small beads as well as large beads. I really do appreciate that because it makes it easy to design something. I love Druck rounds. Let me get some more beads. Here are the next 6 strands. Once again, we have a wide selection of sizes. I think the magenta and silver looks really nice together. Let's take a look at these tiny ones. These are faceted red garnet round beads, and these are pretty tiny. They're 3 millimeters in size, and this is a 9.5 inch strand. I love it that Sam's Bead Box gives us such nice gemstones. They're so pretty. Let's take a look at these now. These are melon beads, and the color is neon magenta with an AB. They measure 8 millimeters in size, and there are 15 in this strand. I always enjoy using melon beads because they always add that little something to each design. And I love it that these have that AB coating on top. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at these now. These are listed as barrel beads. They measure 6 by 8.5 millimeters, and there are 14 in this strand. And the color is magenta and crystal mix. And you can see why. Some parts of the beads are clear, and some have that magenta color. And I would say these are more oval shaped. I wouldn't call these barrel beads. That's just my opinion. But that doesn't really matter because they're so beautiful. Very, very nice. These caught my attention right away when I first saw them. These are fire polished faceted rondelles, and the color is jet black and pink silk mix. They measure 3 by 5 millimeters, and there's a total of 30. Aren't these interesting? They're so interesting. Each one looks like it has a black center, but the best part about these beads is the faceting. They're so pretty. And I like the size. Let's take a look at this one now. These are English cut beads. The color is jet black and silver, and they measure 3.5 millimeters, and there are 50 pieces in this strand. And the silver color looks kind of distressed a little bit. It's a very attractive distressed effect. Half the bead is black, and the other half has that silver distressed coating. How cool is that? These are so cool. Let's take a look at these larger ones now. These are fire polished faceted rounds, and the color is silver, and they measure 8 millimeters in size. And there's a total of 16 pieces in this strand. Whenever I want to add a little bit of shine to my designs, I like to use fire polished beads in either a silver or a gold color. They give the illusion of metal even though they're not. And these are super shiny and super reflective. I love them. Let me get some more items. Here are the next 5 items. Once again, we have a very nice variety. In fact, there's so much variety, you could make all kinds of pieces. And that's one of the things I regret because I never have time. I'm sure eventually when my schedule opens up, I'll be able to go back to previous boxes and come up with more designs. Let's take a look at these coin beads. I'm going to thread them on my rod. The design on these coin beads is called Flower Bouquet, and the color is deep magenta. It's a little difficult to see because they're pretty dark, but they are magenta. Let me see if I can hold something white behind them. I'm not sure if you can see that, but they are magenta. And I absolutely love that beautiful flower design. But anyway, these measure 18 millimeters, and there are 2 of them, so you could definitely make earrings. I'm not sure if that's what I'll do. I'm gonna have to think about it. They're very pretty. And these look like they have the same colored glass. Let's take a look at them. I like to thread them on my rod so you can see how they're drilled. They actually have the same kind of design and wash as these beads here. So you could use them together in one necklace or bracelet. How cool is that? And these are also red, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can with this lighting, but they are magenta. But anyway, these measure 10 millimeters in size, and there's a total of 4 of them. Now these have me really intrigued. Aren't these unique, guys? Look at that. Wow, these are stunning. I love these. These are lampwork beads, and as you can see, there's 1 teardrop shaped bead and 4 round ones or rondelles. It's a 5-piece set. I am blown away by these beads. They're so beautiful, and they actually have pretty large holes, so you could definitely thread them on at the cord if you wanted to. I like the little bumps on each one. It's so interesting. Oh my goodness. Let me put something white behind them so you can see the color. I don't think I've ever seen beads like these before, but lampwork beads are always very unique. Let's take a look at these glass nuggets. There's a total of 5. They measure 12.5 by 15 millimeters, and they have that beautiful pearl coating in this luscious burgundy color. And these actually have big holes as well. Very nice. Let's take a look at these diamond ovals. These are very transparent, as you can see, and they have a gorgeous AB coating. The color is neon fuchsia, and look how they reflect the light, guys. These measure 9.5 by 24 millimeters, so they're pretty long beads, but they're not very wide. Very beautiful. Let me get some more beads. Here are the last 4 items. We have a gorgeous bead mix right here. It's called the Viva Magenta bead mix. There's 30 grams worth of beads there, and they're all different sizes. There are some tiny ones and some other ones that are larger. Let me thread some on my rod. Here are some of them. It's just a small amount. There are plenty more down there, as you can see. But look at all these different sizes and shapes, guys. Wow. Some of the beads are faceted, and some are smooth, and some are round, and some are rondelle shaped. Isn't that cool? We even have a leaf shape right there. Lately, I've been using a lot of different beads in my designs. I like to mix them up and have different shapes and sizes. But the nice thing about this bead mix is that all these colors coordinate with each other, even the peachy colored ones that you see right there. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with all these beads, and there are so many. Let's take a look at this one now. This is a blooming rose focal bead. I guess that's supposed to be a rose. I'm not sure. And I think I do see it. It's right there. I do see some rose petals. But anyway, the color of this bead is white opal with AB finish. And it measures 17.5 millimeters across and 14.5 millimeters thick. Don't you love that AB finish? It's so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at these leaf beads. These are grape leaf beads, and the color is white opal with a silver wash. They're slightly translucent, as you can see. And of course, they coordinate really nicely with the focal bead because that's white opal as well. They measure 13.5 by 15 millimeters, and there's a total of 4, as you can see. And wouldn't it be cool to use some of the round beads in clusters, like grapes, and then have these dangling down? Wouldn't that be cool? That's just an idea. I'm not sure if that's what I'll do. Let's take a look at these components. As you can see, there are 2 sets. There are 2 chandelier components and 2 links. The chandelier components measure 23 by 27.5 millimeters, and they actually have an olive branch design. They're the same on both sides. And the link is called a Reina link. I think that's how you pronounce it. It measures 10 by 19.5 millimeters. And that one's the same on both sides as well. They're definitely going to come in handy. So now what I'd like to do is to arrange everything on my board and show you the whole collection. So let me do that, and I'll see you in a few moments. Well, here's the full collection, the Viva Magenta collection, and it's very deserving of that name because this collection is so beautiful, guys. I've never been disappointed with Sam's beadbox. I've always been very impressed. Like I've been saying, there's so much variety here, and each one of these strands is absolutely gorgeous. But I guess my favorite are these lampwork beads. I love these. And I also love these round rose beads. There are tons of possibilities with all these different shapes and sizes and finishes. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Let me go ahead and put these beads away, and I'll come back and say goodbye. What a beautiful collection of beads that was. Did you like them? Weren't they gorgeous? I can't wait to play with them. So anyway, guys, please come back and check this channel for future tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.